charged, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player male. What you talking that funky, about my face.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from Miami. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready, watch it, sit. Black shot. Triple 38. Opposite, green. Check, pink.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tua, and going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Shot, 17.
Now Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A run for the first time with Myles Gaskin. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. The kick by Sanders is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take for 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Heineke. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Heineke now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Heineke on 4th down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson to about the 26 here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Heineke. That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On play action. Heineke rolling to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So we're trading first half field goals. That brings one touchdown front. A 6-3 game.
Yeah, I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. And this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Heineke. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun, it's Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
43 round.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack. Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
From the gun, Heineke.
Dancing to his left.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will put them on top here in the third. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Tua now on first down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. This will be caught at about the 5.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
Brings up second and 3. 52 blaster. Eel blue.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
52.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got into it quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let him fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 4th and 11 coming out.
On 3rd down, Heineke. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here's Heineke.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And going deep for Hill.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On 2nd and 9, Tua getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tua going to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Striker, 3, 3. White.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 13-yard town. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Heineke on 1st down.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll throw again. Heineke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shine of the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue, I'm making pigs fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible. Impossible.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap sugar.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Elliott. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Heineke to throw it.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
They'll go. It's Gibson.
They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
On 1st and 10, Heineke.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
To throw is Heineke.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 37.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Open man Lamb, it's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
CeeDee Lamb,
37 yards.
And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Heineke. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
Now Heineke on 4th down.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
Yeah, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down.
Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
A 1st down throw for Heineke. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Now after the sack, Heineke and the Washington offense going to face a tough 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Robinson.
9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
4th down, Heineke.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Final play of the half, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up.
Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Heineke to throw for it on 4th down.
Out to his left. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. On 2nd and 9,
Heineke.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Heineke's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Heineke completes it to Samuel. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. On 2nd and 9, Heineke will dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, here's Gibson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Heineke now. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. That's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not been a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Bobby McCain.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Heineke on first down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action now. Here's Heineke. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now Heineke. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Prescott on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
From the red zone now, Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
It's a keeper with Prescott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Now Dak. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Bobby McCain.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Oh, and the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. They'll find Lamb. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Prescott. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Heineke to throw it. Pass complete. Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, Heineke finding Samuel. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Heineke now from the 50. Thomas brings it in. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
A give left side to Robinson. And able to get this to the 31.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Steps away.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Heineke.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Taylor Heineke
finding the end zone on the game's final play.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. What a ball game this was. What an...
I told my boys it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track out with messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like traffic Kelsey, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, I ain't know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it over. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just rub the jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just up to scoring them, boy, man. I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers
and the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field. and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
From the 27, Heineke. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
65. Go ahead.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They go play action. Now Heineke on the move to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
How about that? Red man coverage. He decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Robinson up the middle. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Heineke to throw for it on fourth down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right about the line of scrimmage. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out.
And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say,
and looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. End up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 4 down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now. You'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. Now after the sack, Heineke and the Washington offense going to face a tough 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's 2nd and 9. Lance looking to throw it.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now it sets up 3rd and 2.
10 cycles.
And Lance now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Here's Lance. Being chased out left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Heineke. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. 4th down, Heineke. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. To the air again, Heineke. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Heineke. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown. As the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
A final shot before half for Lance.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Heineke now looking to throw on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
To throw is Heineke. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Now a dump off here complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Throwing now is Lance. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw, it's Lance.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And Lance going to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12 and set up the third down.
Right where this second down started, they need a 4-10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And on 4th and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Now Lance.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Chase Young gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gold now out to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Off the option, here's Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.